DJ LTV. DJ LTV. DJ LTV.
PMB, Boris Johnson vows not to interfere in judicial process, plus only technology can guarantee credible electoral process, says INEC. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel where you get the latest and the best news all around the world. If this is your first time of seeing any of our video, please do take a step further, subscribe and turn on notification bell so that you can be one of the first person to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's go straight up into the main news. President Muhammadu Buhari and Prime Minister Boris Johnson of Britain yesterday appraised the war against different forms of terrorism in Nigeria and agreed that judicial processes should allow to run their course, holding bilateral talks on the sideline of the Global Education Summit in London. The two leaders said it was important that the judicial process run without interference, no matter who was involved. Newsmen reported that the above agreed statement may not be unconnected to the ongoing trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on terrorism and treasonable felony charges, amongst others. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is demanding a separate state for the Igbos in the southeast zone from the Nigerian Federation. The federal government has declared IPOB a terrorist organization and proceeded to arrest him and put him on trial. He had escaped from Nigeria while on a court bail after a raid on his country home by Nigerian soldiers that allegedly led to some casualties in his hometown. Nnamdi Kanu was said to be carrying a British passport when he was intercepted in Kenya and repatriated back to Nigeria to face his trial about 2 weeks ago. According to a statement by Femi Adesina, the presidential spokesman, he said President Buhari also briefed the Prime Minister on Nigeria's power, need and effort being made, as well as initiatives geared towards achieving food security. He also reviewed the security situation in the different regions of the country, while Prime Minister Boris Johnson pledged Britain's preparedness to lend a helping hand. We are available to help anytime, any day, the Prime Minister said. The two leaders equally discussed how to increase trade between the two countries, develop solar and wind power, leadership of the Commonwealth going forward, and other matters of mutual interest. Meanwhile, Nigerians has welcomed support from the Commonwealth to tackle the numerous challenges facing the country. President Buhari stated this during a bilateral meeting yesterday with Commonwealth General Secretary Baroness Patricia Scotland at the sidelines of the Global Education Summit holding in London, United Kingdom, saying Nigeria was doing a lot to address food security through heavy investment in agriculture and in tackling the security issues confronting the country in the different regions. President Buhari, in a statement by presidential spokesman Femi Adesina, welcomed the offer of assistance by the Commonwealth scribe. Baroness Scotland said the Commonwealth had developed programs on agribusiness, value addition to agricultural products for young people to get involved, climate change, criminal justice reform, police reform, and security, as she invited Nigeria to brief from technical assistance that can be provided. She added that since Muhammadu Buhari was the champion for anti-corruption in Africa, the Commonwealth has developed anti-corruption benchmark tools and would like to work with Nigeria in both public and private sector. Other areas the Commonwealth could assist, according to Baroness Scotland, include countering violence, extremism, trade and modalities to implement the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. In another development, President Buhari has said no Nigerian parent jokes with education, as they know that if their children or world misses the opportunity to be educated, they have missed a lot. Speaking during a panel section yesterday at the Global Education Summit in London, the president, in a statement by his media aide Femi Adesina, said the size and population of Nigeria are challenges for any administration, but that despite this, the government and people realize that education is the starting point for success. President Muhammadu Buhari also said that you can't succeed outside your educational qualification. Anybody who missed education has missed everything. Nigerians are acutely aware of the priority of education, and parents are making sacrifices to ensure that their children and world get educated. On the panel with President Buhari were President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana, Fure Gbenisi of Togo, Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya, and Lazarus Chakwera of Malawi. Each president spoke about the peculiarities of the education sector of his country and how budgetary provisions would be increased to finance the situation. They all raised their hands as a sign of commitment to that resolution. President Buhari has earlier committed to raising the budget for education by 50% in the next 2 years, rising to 100% increase by 2025. Meanwhile, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, has stressed that the place of appropriate technology deployment in the effort by nations to guarantee transparency and credibility in the electoral process. The Independent National Electoral Commission boss affirmed this when he received a delegation from the National Electoral Commission of Liberia, who are in the country to understudy the country's voters' biometrics registration process. The INEC boss said nations across the globe are moving away from manual electoral process and commended the Liberia Electoral Commission for taking the bold step to migrate to the use of technology. In Nigeria, we are convinced that the use of appropriate technology is one of the best guarantees for transparency and credibility of electoral processes. And as requested, we will share our experience with you to enable you make an informed decision for Liberia. In our interaction over the next 2 days, we will demonstrate to you and your team the processes for both the online and physical registration, the equipment used for the exercise, staff requirement and training, the procedure for cleaning up the field data, the compilation and printing of the register for elections, and the system of storage and retrieval of information. We will also take you to some of the registration centers in Abuja for practical and on-the-spot experience of the exercise, he assured the Liberian delegation. It is not the first time that the National Electoral Commission of Liberia is seeking and benefiting from the nation's Electoral Commission. So guys, here you have it. The neck of Liberia has come into Nigeria to view the Nigerian electoral process so as to be able to conduct the election the same way the Nigerian INEC are doing it. And now the INEC chairman, Professor Yakubu Mahmood, telling us that no election can be credible if technology is not involved. But one will recall that there has been an ongoing chaos about the transmission of election results online. And now, if he's talking about technology, that means to say that election results should be part of technology and should go online. Again, we saw the outcome of the meeting between President Muhammadu Buhari and the Prime Minister of United Kingdom, Boris Johnson, where they both pledged to allow the judicial system to take its course. They agreed not to interfere in the judicial process, and from sources that spoke, it was found out that it was as a result of the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was repatriated back to Nigeria from Kenya and carrying a British passport. And also, President Muhammadu Buhari also went further to say that no parents jokes with the education of the children because they know education is the starting point of their success. So guys, what are your comments towards this? What do you think about what President Muhammadu Buhari said about no parents joke with education, that Nigerians are providing education for their children? And also he said that he has agreed with Boris Johnson that they are not going to interfere in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Now guys, what are your thoughts? Please drop your comments in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Do follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube and on Instagram. Also please check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. They will come your way next time. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update. See you next time.
Yeah.
DJA TV. DJA TV. DJA TV.